Hey there, Empire. Welcome to Crypto Nightly. And yes, we got some big stories for you guys today. Phantom Wallet gets exploited. Are we in a bull or a bear market? If you're not sure, we're about to tell you where we think that we're at. And Craig ain't right. We're going to be talking about some exciting stuff that has gone on. And everybody thought Craig Wright was Satoshi. It turns out that we're going to talk about it. Oh,
What's
man,
up? What's
I was
up?
trying to do so many things, so much multitasking, as always. How are we doing, sir? Turns out that Spirit flights are the cheapest flights to Revo. I would be arriving at 2 p.m. in the afternoon that day, right? So I can hang out for a little while. It works out that way. But the thing is that I wanted to look at one for Southwest, right? Southwest is because I had some plane tickets. I got some credits. It was going to be cheaper by $50. Dude, the Spirit flight is $127 round trip. The Southwest flight is $482 round trip.
Well, Spirit is literally the cheapest.
Now,
is the cheapest. That's because it's like no frills. Make sure you check because if you plan on bringing,
we haven't seen you here in decades.
If you plan on bringing baggage, that's extra money. And as to where these other ones might give you a free baggage, huh? You're just bringing a carry-on?
No, I'm one backpack kind of guy. Yeah, one backpack. Dude, I'm a professional. I'm not a diva like yourself, you know what I mean? You got 3 luggage bags underneath, you know what I'm saying? I got to pay the guy to carry my stuff around because it's that heavy, you know what I mean? No, dude. I'm in and out with it. I'll tell you what.
Well,
doesn't matter the country, doesn't matter how long. If I got one backpack,
I'll definitely need a bellhop when I get to Caesars. I'll put it that way.
What? That's crazy.
Well, we got the merch.
What's up, Burgess?
We're going to have all the merch.
What's up?
I'm going to have some computer equipment. I'm going to have my luggage.
Yeah, you're going to be stacked. I might, maybe I'll bring a crypto computer, perhaps. Maybe there's going to be something. Maybe somebody will give me some alpha.
You got to bring a computer.
Yeah.
We're gonna do some podcasts from the freaking motel room, bro.
You're right. And I also really want to make sure that if there are any really interesting meme coins out there, that they give me at least a 3 to 5% allocation. That'd be great. And I'll talk about it.
That would be awesome. That would definitely be great. I know I gotta order some. I think I need to order a some kind of Rode mic for this camera so we can do some interviews. I don't know. I bought this expensive ass camera and all it does is shoot web video now. So now I got to learn how to use it like a real camera. So,
dude, earlier today,
tutorials.
I had a moment of extraordinary weakness and insecurity, right? So our favorite, Nemo, puts out this tweet and he says,
I thought it was
if you can't do it, he says, if you can't do it without funding, you can't do it with funding. You're not going to do it with funding, right? And then I was just like, oh my God, Nemo, like I thought we were friends. What's going on here? And then I actually checked the timeline and he was commenting about it's sort of like that's how it goes. You know what I mean? A lot of, I don't know. I think that it's interesting who got them, you know?
Right.
But I mean, they're gonna build it. You know, we're gonna build it. We're building all kinds of stuff, and so we're gonna do it. We're not waiting for Catalyst proposals because we can't.
I think that's kind of an asinine statement. If you can't do it without funding, you can't do it with funding. Well,
or that you're not going to do it. If you're not going to do it without funding, you're not going to do it with funding. You know what I'm saying?
I guess it depends on the definition of what he means by funding, because you can't all, I mean, not everybody's a dev or this or that. I mean, you might be an artist, so yeah, you can do that part for free, but you got to pay for the mint, you got to pay for this, you got to, and if you don't have any money, I mean, that doesn't, but I think I kind of understand where he's going. A lot of these people that got funding that have already made a crap ton of money and haven't produced what they said they were going to produce, and now they're asking for funding. Right.
Yeah. It's like a research and development funding. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I need money so that I can think about what I'm going to do if I decide to do it when I make the thing. If I do.
Oh. You need the microphone.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So I need the money so that I can research and think about and decide and talk about what I might do if I finish with the money that I'm given to make the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly. Yeah, I get that.
Meanwhile, we're having Mai Tais and spending our business meetings in strip clubs and typical crypto stuff, throwing Shiba in the wallets of every single mom in the club. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude.
Yes, 100%.
All right, so what's going on in the market? I actually have like a couple of things that I wanted to like research and look into. Everybody that's new here, right? We got a nice little crowd in here. I want to let everybody know what we're about. So I'm John. I messed up my name. I usually have my Twitter but it's @the_John Carter on Twitter. And then we've got @desert_crypto. We are co-founders of Jpeg Empire. Jpeg Empire, it was a project that basically was kind of abandoned and installed, or JPEG junkies were. And then we, a group of us from the community, took over the project with the community, right? And we basically had a vote. If the community trusted us, we would try to push this project forward. We rebranded to JPEG Empire, and now we're building all kinds of cool stuff, right? We have a platform that we're working on that is pretty much almost done. We're actually, have some exciting news about that perhaps sometime this week. And basically, the platform is to be able to, it's called Token Empire. So you can track all of your NFTs that you're interested in, as well as all of the crypto that you're interested in. You can set alerts for whatever you want to be notified about, and it will notify you, right? There's some exciting buttons on there that are kind of like Easter eggs. If you happen to see it, you'll know when you see it. But we also have recently penned an incredible partnership with the Solana project to bring to Cardano a highly advanced trading bot that has basically, it's an autonomous trading bot. You will have a couple of pre-designed configurations where it will high frequency trade for you using the pairs that are available on the Kraken exchange, which we're super excited about because, this is a huge thing. And this partnership bridging Solana and Cardano, the stuff that this other team is doing is amazing. So we've got cool stuff over on the Solana side. We've got Chinbot Bridge that we're working on to actually bridge over to Solana and over to and from midnight. These are some of the things that we're working out with Chinbot Bridge. So I'm not going to say that there is any direct connection between Chinbot Bridge and JPEG Empire, but what I will say is JPEG bosses are minting. Whenever midnight, the layer 2 privacy layer of Cardano comes to mainnet and everybody's able to access it, there's going to be an incentivized airdrop and like incentivized testnet. And there's going to be a lot of opportunity there to play around on the new technology in Cardano. And holders of JPEG bosses, which are currently minting right now, We'll actually have first dibs to test out the bridge on testnet. We'll have the first dibs to play around in that ecosystem. And we're super excited about all these partnerships and stuff we have going on. So if you haven't minted a boss yet, we would appreciate if you did. If you have minted some bosses already, but you didn't get the traits that you wanted, you didn't get the one that you wanted, you know, it always helps to try again. We appreciate you guys.
I just put
community.
the minting link in the description or in the chat if you guys want to mint a boss. So,
yep. And this is nothing you have to do. You should look at this as a utility play. This is a long-term play. What we're offering you is all these different tools that you can use. And we're hoping that these are the tools that you will also be a part of adding new tools, adding new features, letting us know what you like, what you want, what works, what doesn't work. And we're going to build out something that basically reflects what the community wants. And so to be a part of that creation, the innovation going on there, you have to hold a boss. You have to be a part of the community. And, you know, we're excited about it. So there's the spiel. Let us know what's going on in the market, Desert.
And we do have some incentives on top of that when it comes to the bosses. We have the 5 partner traits that will also receive perks. Monetary perks is in a form of a rebate. Ongoing perks. We are lining out some stuff for a regular type special role and all that. Any boss minted between now and mint number 700 will be entered into a raffle to win 500 ADA. And then at 1,000 ADA, we'll be giving away a Snecky to anybody that has retweeted and commented on that post. We will probably go ahead and repost that to remind everybody. That post is probably far down the list right now. We tend to tweet a lot from the Empire account. So, on top of that, so make sure you follow everybody at JPEG Empire, at @the John Carter, at Desert_Crypto, at the Seji3, at Chinvop Bridge. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, share this with a friend. If you're watching it on Twitter, we love you. I mean, we like all engagement. Do us a favor, just pop over to YouTube real quick, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, go back to Twitter. It's all good. You know what I mean? We are trying to get them subscriber numbers up. I mean, the sooner we can get the subscriber numbers up, then we can get like super chats and, the merch links. So Jaleesa right here, who says, I love those incentives, also runs the official JPEG Empire merch store, which you can find in our Discord under official links. And since I have our Discord up, I'm going to grab that link because I can never remember exactly what it is. Social store,
I think it's JPEG Empire shop, to be honest.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. So it's JPEG Empire. Here, I'll drop it in the chat. Damn it.
I'm going to turn off my camera, but I'm right here. I'm very close.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and drop this in here. I just dropped it in the chat. Johnny Tran, what's up? You missed last night, bro. You're always talking about these Elliott waves and stuff like that. So I did a little research and I put out mapped out a couple Elliott wave theories on ADA and NEAR. They're not playing out exactly, but when we get into market update, I will show them and let me know what you think. Okay. Oh, I got rid of freaking comments for some reason. Okay. So I think that is it. Oh, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to take off the like and subscribe.
What's up, Johnny Tran?
So I think that's about it. Do we want to get into Market Watch or do we have any more housekeeping? Talking to you, John. I don't know if he can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay. John is having internet issues. He's back in the United States. He's still having internet issues. What is wrong with this country's infrastructure? There we go. I see you moving.
Are you talking about the internet? Are you talking about the internet here in the United States?
I've been talking about a lot of stuff, bro, and you haven't been answering. So that's why I commented on the internet. I said, are we good with housekeeping? Do we want to get into
the infrastructure, the internet? Oh, that's so fun. Oh, yeah. So let me see. With housekeeping, anything else? Shout out to Bank. Shout out to Little Thunder. I had a great call with him a little bit earlier today. Let's see. There's subways and failed waves within waves. Interesting.
Yes.
So
yes.
Basically what he's saying here is that Desert, you're an idiot and you don't know anything
I
about
Elliott. I haven't even showed the freaking
gotta keep
chart
studying,
yet, bro.
One day you'll
I haven't even showed the chart yet.
I'm just kidding. All right.
And I'm gonna say
no, but I'm super excited. I definitely
go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say I definitely want Johnny Tran to come on sometime soon and then do like a whole TA segment. That's gonna be so much fun. And yes, I'm so glad you changed your PFP, Jaleesa. I was actually going to say something about that Tappy. I know you probably sold it for like 700 ADA. You dog, you did a good job there. If you did, if you're still holding it, I would just say, watch out. She minted it too. I said something to her about that. Right?
Yeah.
I was like, did you mint it? She said, yeah. So she minted for 100. She's up, 7X. That's nice.
I just noticed it. LOL. Oh, because so she's on.
She changed it on. She changed it in Discord.
Right.
I thought it was sick. She got a pretty good one. I love the graffiti JPEG boss background.
Yeah, it's besides the angel wings, it's definitely my favorite. The angel wing, though, the angel finance background is, that's an awesome background, I think. And it pays. It was a long day. I'm getting hopped up on Mountain Dew at 5 o'clock at night. It's crazy. I'm old. I'm not used to getting all caffeinated this late at night. All right. Let's get in. Let's get into Market Watch, or the market update, I should say. All right, let's show the whole window. What's going on here? Okay. All right, let's refresh, make sure we got the latest data. And we are above 2.5 trillion, up just 0.4%. A lot of the market had a nice little retrace today. Good, healthy. You know what I mean? And then it started pumping at the end of the night. So maybe the Asians are going to wake up and choose to pamp it. We'll see. But we got volume is up today at 118 billion. Bitcoin is up another couple points to 51.4. Ethereum's flat at 16.6. And it apparently costs nothing to send an ETH transaction. So let's go down here. Ooh, man, I think I got out of that long a little too soon. Bitcoin is sitting at 65,482, up 1% on the 24-hour. We got Ethereum coming in at 3466. We got BNB back at 578, down just a little bit. We got Solana coming in at 161. XRP, damn, still pumping at 58 cents, up another 7.4% today. Look at that, 33%. Might as well be 34% on the week. Toncoin is down today and flat on the week. Dogecoin's barely up today, coming in at 12 cents. And Cardano is flat today, still up 18% on the week. So let's check out our biggest.
That looks nice.
What's that?
The over 40-cent Cardano. I love that.
Yes. Sitting at 44 cents. I love it.
Yeah, it's sexy. Yeah.
All right. So biggest gainer is Core at 16.1. Then we got PopCat at 13.1. Arweave at 11.1. Injective up 10.2. We got Bonk up 8.6. Near up 8.2. This is not respecting the Elliott wave, sir. That's all I'm saying. It is not respecting the 1.68 fib extension. It is well above. You guys will see when I bring up the charts. XRP up 6.7. Pith up 6.2. I hope you bought some Pith, Jaleesa. I don't think it's going back down. I mean, it could be. I ended up buying a little bit. Maker up 4.9. ASI. So ASI apparently is live, right? I mean, it should have went live yesterday on the 15th. So it's coming in at $1.45. That is not the $7.6 billion market cap that they were talking about. That looks like 3.6.
Yes, it's not
to me. So
maybe the 7.6 is what they're projecting. You know what I mean? Like over the course of
they were projecting a launch price of 285.
Yeah,
which would have gave it a 7.6.
Yeah. So
I don't know if you're talking the conversion rate on so for every AGIX or Ocean token, you get 0.43 or 0.44 of an ASI token, right? So what's 0.44 of 145? What's that? 44 cents, and then say another 20, so 64 cents ish. Let's see what before we go on.
I don't think AGIX is there.
I don't think it's that high either. 62 cents. Pretty close. I mean, I could be off. It might not be 64 cents exactly. You know what I mean? So it's pretty close. You know what I mean? There might be a couple penny arbitrage. If you're trading enough in, it might be worth it, I guess. All right, let's go back. And okay, we already checked. Let's check the biggest losers. We got Brett down 4%, Toncoin down 4%, Uniswap down 4%, ENS down 3.2, Aave down 2.8, Bitcoin Cash down 2.6, Notcoin down 2.5.
Dude, I fumbled Aave hard. I faded it at $40.
Ooh.
It's just not interesting to me. It's boring to me now. Yeah.
Right.
There's nothing about Aave that gets me worked up. And I feel the same way around Maker, right?
Right. Same thing.
Maker.
Yep.
Yeah, boring.
Yeah, essentially the same thing. Not the same thing, but the same type of token. I think in those instances, if you're not using those platforms, the coins are just kind of blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To me, I'm in the same boat. I have no interest in that. Oh, damn it. I brought my charts on it here. Let me see if I can bring this into view. See if it'll pop. There we go. Okay. I can drag it across. All right. So let's look at the charts for a few minutes. We have Bitcoin 65,399. It looks like, we're well above the 200, obviously. 21's turning up. We've broke through all the other levels. Let's get rid of that. And we're just printing a couple little candles. Momentum's going up. If you look at this, we'll see if so we drew this line, this money flow line. We'll see if it respects the money flow line. I don't think so. I think it's going to cut through it, but we'll see. Your VWAP is coming back down. Your momentum's still going up. Not overextended. I think it might just continue, maybe go flat a little bit. I don't really see. I mean, it is pretty far off the 21, but as you can see right here, we shot up pretty far. So we could just create something like this where we go sideways a little bit and come down. I think I did that on the 1 hour. So yesterday on the 1 hour, we drew this. And I said, your 21 is probably going to come across like this yellow line. It almost did it perfectly. And then I said, the price is going to probably roll over and hit. Well, it hit the point I said, but it dumped, came back up, hit the point, and then went through it. So you always kind of want to touch. It's always going to kind of want to touch the 21. Let's see here. I don't know if we got any kind of, we don't really have any divs or anything playing out. Let's check the 4 hour.
I mean, that looks crazy. I mean,
wow.
You know what I mean? That looks beautiful.
We do look
that like the curvature of that. Yeah.
Of this. I mean, we are.
Yeah. Like when you
are starting to lose momentum. If you can see price action going up, your momentum coming down. So you're creating a bearish divergence on the 4 hour. Doesn't mean we're going to dump. We could just reset a little bit. You know what I mean? Just come back down, level off. Tomorrow's Wednesday. There's still a lot of liquidity on Wednesdays. Liquidity will probably start to dry up through the weekend, but without definitive signs, in my opinion, when it comes to bull run energy, okay. I think Amazon is here. That was loud. Hold on one second.
Oh, geez. I just closed my long position from 63.1K to 65.5K. Made some nice peanuts. We love that. We love that.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't been trading. I feel like I used to trade a lot more. And I did, because I had some really, really great wins. And then I had a couple of just bad losses. And they didn't wipe out my wins, but then I was I stopped trading. And I mean, I just need to get back into it. You know what I mean? But I was sour.
I think I posted about 6 or 7 of my trades today. A bunch of scalps I did today.
I saw them. They were good.
I don't know. Long term, I end up not holding long term because I get up so much, and then I'm like, because when I set my trades, I'll set a trade, I'll set my take profit, and then I'll usually cut the difference in half, and I'll set a first take profit, so closing half of it, and then the trade will start to move. And I'll be well into the profit, and I'll put my stop loss up, and I usually get my stop loss a little too high into profit, and it'll come down and wick me out. So then I have to friggin' open up another trade. You know what I mean? 68, 72, but expect to drop.
And then this right here
in a month or so. Ooh, I don't see that. I don't see a sub 50 in a month, not going into August. I mean, we could definitely reset, but I don't see it coming back down that far. Let's look at the weekly.
I mean, I think if it did, it would shake a lot of people out.
It definitely would. Definitely. So I don't know. We're right at resistance on the weekly right now. This 65.5 is right about our weekly resistance. We're below the 21. If we get above the 21,
look at that though. Could that be like a M pattern forming right there?
This is an M pattern that played out, in my opinion. And we dropped down.
You're saying
right
it already
here.
Played out?
Yeah.
Okay, so then that was it.
I think we have huge support.
Check weekly.
I am on the weekly.
He's saying 48K, man. Oh,
I don't see it. I mean, we have a lot of support
48K
right
is
here
the
at
last.
53. Huh?
I mean, he's saying 48K maybe. So, like, I mean, if it bounced and like started a wick towards 47.1, right there, you got marked. You know what I'm saying?
Right. This is a previous resistance or a previous support from way back here. I don't see us. I don't see us going that low. I mean, anything is possible, obviously, but I think we've recovered and we'll be going into Q4. And I have a hard time seeing it.
He says we are in wave 4. From
on
what
the
I can
weekly.
See. You might be in too close.
No, the weekly is the weekly, bro.
Yeah.
So you're thinking this is wave 4 right here. So what are we? I don't know where are you coming from here to here to here and then up into wave 4. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Are you laughing at me? All right. Either way, I mean, it's possible. I know we got a CME gap in the 57s somewheres. Let's delete this. Let me see here. Go back to the daily. Yeah, if you bring this up right here. So it looks like we have a CME gap right here from like 57 to 60. But I mean, that could get filled. I don't know if it'll get filled this bull run, but it possibly could. So we could come, like he said, up and then dump back down, have a 20.
So
30.
Here's a question.
There's super cycles and the grand
do you pay
cycle.
that
I don't believe in that. What?
Do you have that subscription to that like the liquidity finder thing that Lifer always uses?
No. You're talking about
no,
no, I know.
Yeah,
I know exactly.
I was gonna say the
about.
reason is because like I would be interested to know where the majority of long liquidations are, like where the liquidation point of the majority of longs is going to be. Because if it happens to be lower than that, right, then we have a long squeeze to the down.
That's not
you know
what
I'm saying?
Lifer uses Bookmap. You're talking about Bookmaps.
Yeah,
it shows it just shows where the liquidity is. It doesn't show, and I guess you could scale it out to bigger time frames. But I mean, you can always bring up, what's the website? I can't remember the website, but there's websites that'll show you like the max pain price, long liquidations, short liquidations, stuff like that. Well, once you learn EWT, you'll understand the cycles as there are waves within waves. Until a 4-year cycle is broken, that's where I'm sticking. I mean, we could go into a super cycle. That sounds like blockchain backer. I think blockchain backer is into that whole. I don't know. I haven't studied it, so I can't speak on it. So let's check out ADA. Let's go. So here you go, Johnny. This is what I drew up. So we are not respecting this. It doesn't mean that this can't move out. But so from the bottom to the top, come back down, retrace to the golden pocket, to the 1.6 extension from there. We hit. So this red line is where I drew this chart at. And then from the 1.68, I pulled another fib to the 382. and then did another 1.68 from there. So at 50 cents. And it's kind of going sideways. But what I seen was that if this movement is violent and goes straight down and then up, then the next movement will be like a sideways and down. Or if vice versa, then this move would be like a strong down, then up. So we're still good. It's not invalidated yet, in my opinion. We will see how many waves in wave one. 1, 2, 3, 4, I would think. I would say this 1, something like that. I'm not sure if that's correct or not, but I will definitely have to wait until Riskwise Pro launches its educational portion, and I will be checking it. Always should have 5 waves in wave 1. So every wave should have 5 waves in it. Okay. Well, I will have to do more research on that. Like I said, we're just seeing if this plays out.
Johnny, when are you coming to do our TA?
Yes.
When are you coming to do some TA? It's going to be a blast. You got to pick a day. Just let us know. You know what time we're on.
So, and then this is near, which is totally not respecting what I drew. But I told you
wave
guys,
3 is always the longest.
Yes. Yes. That part I know. And wave 4 should never dip below wave 2. And wave 2 is usually a golden pocket retracement. And wave 4 is usually a 0.382 retracement by more than a wick. Okay, yeah. Yep. Wave 3 is the longest, never the shortest. Right. So this is what I drew out on near. And it is not respecting it. We are well above the 1.68 extension where I drew this line. So, I mean, we could probably tweak it, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. We're just flying by the seat of our pants on this. I really have to do more research into this, but I thought it would be cool to bring it up, test it, throw it on the thing, and we will learn this together, everybody. You will see me screw it up. You will see Johnny correct me, and then you will get both opinions. So other than that, that is the market. Ethereum still looking good. I guess we should go over this. Deadline on the S21s are tomorrow with the prospective launch date on the 23rd. This is one that I have a long-term long opened. This one I will not be pushing my stop loss too close to my take profit. I am going to let this run because I think come Tuesday, we are going to pump. You know what I mean? So we will see. Momentum's coming down. I mean, you got the 21. So we're on the 4-hour. We could see this just go sideways a little bit, kind of like we've seen with Bitcoin, or I drew with Bitcoin, how the 21 is now breaking the 200 and it kind of goes up and like this. And then we have the 4-hour just kind of come across, maybe get a little dip to kiss the 21 and then back off to the races. And that would put us, I mean, obviously my lines aren't necessarily fact, but that would put us about Saturday. And then short on wave C. Okay. Yeah, the ABC correction. that part I did not get into. I didn't get into the ABC part. I watched like 2 videos and then decided I was going to put it on a chart and then post it to everybody that's watching. So that is the kind of upfront stuff you get here. We just post stuff willy-nilly. We don't care. So other than that, I'm done. I'm done with TA right now. I can't even. So go ahead, John. Take her away. I know you got some articles.
So I did. I had a bunch of articles, but technical difficulties is making it a lot more difficult. So I'm going to try to see if I can get these up again.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, this computer that I have is mentally challenged, and it only works for one thing. I'm not going to tell you what that one thing is, but it's not what you think it is. I'll tell you what. The other one that I have is awesome, but it only works for a second.
Well, while we are waiting for John to do that, we'll go over a couple of the screenshots that we have in the thumbnail. And that is, visitors to Craig Wright's website are now met with a court-ordered legal notice declaring him to have been dishonest in his claims.
Yeah, that was
to have been the person behind the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. It's like, yeah, okay, we know. We know. The whole world
What's up,
knows.
Crypto King?
You know.
So this is so crazy to me for so many. Yeah, this is so crazy for me for so many reasons, because like everybody for the longest time knew Craig Wright was not Satoshi, because his whole claim to fame was, I am Satoshi. You cannot disprove that I'm Satoshi. And then they'd be like, okay, we'll move some of the Genesis Bitcoin. And he was like, I can't.
There was like some like,
it's because I'm so Satoshi, you know what I mean, that I can't do it for the culture because I'm him. You know what I'm saying? I am the guy.
Excuses was like, there's like a node with the keys and the this and the that, because he was around then.
Yeah, he didn't even know.
He was part of the cypherpunks and all that crap. You know what I mean? So, and that's why a lot of people think he was able to play this portrayal, because he did know so much about everything. And then he just went on. I mean, who did he sue? He sued Peter McCormick, I think.
Yep.
He won,
sued anybody that
and
said
then
that they
it
were
got
Satoshi.
overturned, or
yeah, something like that. Yeah, he sued anybody that said that they were Satoshi because he said that he was them.
Right.
Yeah, which is crazy.
So, actually, I didn't even realize this. Peter McCormick right here. Tell me you aren't Satoshi while telling me you aren't Satoshi.
Yeah.
And then,
retweet that sucker.
Right, due to @Jumper Exchange and @Liffey Protocol exploit, Solana wallet Phantom has turned off its cross-chain swaps feature. Phantom also warns that if a user has used the Phantom cross-chain bridge, they are likely impacted and must revoke permissions. Now, I don't know if it works for Phantom, but there is a site for Ethereum called Revoke Now, I believe is the site, where you can go in there and revoke everything in your wallet, all the permissions in your wallet. So Cardano, you don't have to do that. All these EVM chains, once your wallet's connected, if it's a malicious link, they can do whatever they want to your wallet. So Van Eck, without breaking any rules, we broke all the rules. And then this I found interesting. So Alex Becker tweets, Trump's VP pick isn't just pro crypto. He's a top holder of many coins and NFT projects, AKA he's a degenerate piece of shit like us. You have no right to be anything but bullish. Somebody's reporting, let's see down here. Somebody's reporting that he's the top 5. He's the 5th top AVAX holder. I mean, I don't know how true this is. This could be a screenshot, but they're claiming
they're saying it's coming from Arkham. Holder. I've seen this a few different places. They're saying this comes from Arkham.
Okay. I mean, then it's possible.
Yeah.
But Arkham's been wrong before.
Yeah.
They had some shady-ish.
it's also a snitching service.
Right. So
It's
and
for
then this is
federales
bullish.
to make a little extra buck.
It's for the federales.
Yeah.
This is bullish, right? Markets now have a base case of 6 interest rate cuts over the next year. The base case shows rate cuts at every meeting remaining in 2024, starting in September. So what is that? 3? So you got September,
Yep.
November. Yeah. So it would be three rate cuts this year, according to
So
this.
that's about 3 huge pumps.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here they are right here, I guess. So you got September 19th or September 18th. You got, wow, that's the day or two after the election, November. And then mid-December coming in at December 18th. So this is what they're saying. So I don't know.
All right. So
Could
I
be
got
bullish
one that you're going to like. Because I know you didn't get in before and you had all this FOMO, but now you have an opportunity to try again.
Okay.
And not fumble the bag this time. Trump says he'll release a 4th NFT collection. The people want me to do another one. It's for the people. That's what he says. You know?
Yeah.
So
His
the
campaign
Trump's
manager
presidential
wants him to do
campaign
another
has
one.
raised about $3 million in crypto, mostly Bitcoin and Ethereum. And so he's planning to release the 4th collection, according to a Bloomberg interview. Trump has pivoted, embracing the crypto industry, saying that if we don't do it, China is going to pick it up, dude. So, anyways, I just wanted to say, everybody that's watching, everybody that's looking here, I don't care about your political views. I don't care if you thought that despite the fact that you hate him, he looked very strong, raising his fist up in the air and saying USA, covered with blood from his ear.
Yeah.
But what I will say is, if you are specifically anti-Trump, then what you have to do is make sure that you buy this NFT first, and then you sell it for 5 to 10x higher to his supporters. Okay. Yeah. Don't be an idiot. Don't fumble the bag. Okay. Make sure that you do this and that this happens, please. So whether you love them, you hate them.
Desert.
Yep.
Yeah. I remember when the first one came out. The first one came out, and you were able to either pay with Polygon or credit card. And me and my old work partner were there. He was like, you want to get some. You don't ever shut up about crypto. Blah 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 blah. I was like, yeah, I probably should. I was like, I'll wait till I get home. And then they were sold out. And then they 10x.
That's what I'm saying. And I was do not fumble the bag.
Yeah.
Sell your house, buy every single one you can, and sell them to the next idiot for 6 to 7 times higher. I mean, don't be greedy. Just sell it at 5 times higher, okay? Just make sure that you do it.
Just because it is you, Crypto King, I will look at this whenever John's done with his...
I'm done. I'm off my soapbox.
That's it? That's all you got, bro?
No, it's just that I had a whole bunch up. I can't open it up on the computer. I got StreamYard on, or else I'll be a robot and I'll freeze. I'll get kicked out. And then I got my other computer here. I was trying to do it on, and it just doesn't want to cooperate with me. It is not a cooperating witness.
It's not a cooperating witness.
I mean, it is not. Yeah, I don't see a retracement that deep, man. I don't see a retracement that deep. But I mean,
on what? Oh, on Bitcoin?
Yeah, Bitcoin. Bitcoin, dude, is a female, right? So she's beautiful, you love her, right? You want to be with her forever. But you might feel like things are going well, and then all of a sudden there's just a left turn out of nowhere. And it always surprises you. You don't know if you want to stay or if you want to go. And some people get shaken out, But the thing is that if you hold on to her, dude, your future is going to be brighter.
You're going to get us.
That's the thing about Bitcoin. Bro. Miss B. I'm not going to get us canceled. But I do have to hop off here in a second.
I know. So let's pull this up real quick. So we are looking at FET, and I don't know. What the hell? I don't know. Why is there a CME gap? Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. I hate it when it does this. Here, let me go down. See if there we go. Okay. I don't know exactly how this is going to work. I don't know if it's like going to be easy to track the freaking the numbers, because if it's all rolling into ASI and it's going to be FET, then I mean, I don't know if there's going to be weird stuff going on. I think there's more you're going to have to take into account than just TA. But let's give it a gander. Let's take a look. Let's draw some resistance lines. So we're at a resistance right here. So we got another one right in here. Bring that down a little bit. Okay. Let's go out to the daily. Bring it in. Dang it. Come on. So this is your weekly resistance right here. You see all this price action. We are right at resistance. We do have a nice little daily bull div. So boom, boom. Okay, we got the green dot. We got what looks like a nice money flow curving to the upside right here. We have your VWAP coming down a little bit, but your momentum still going up. We broke through the 21, which is good. And like I said, it looks like you could probably say that we're like testing resistance, because there would probably be your resistance. Oh, you know what I don't have on? We can find out right now. I can't believe I don't have the VPVR on. So let's go down. Yeah. So you're right here at this high volume node, and you're right on top of it. If we can break that, we're going to roll down, and then we got some more resistance up here. Let's look at some smaller time frames. Let's bring it down to the 4 hour. We just broke the 200 on the 4 hour. That's bullish. That is definitely. Come on. Come on. Try to make it so everybody can see it. So we are above the 200 on the 4 hour. We have a little bit of we're kind of topped out on the momentum, but being a bull run, this could just go sideways. You know what I mean? So we could flag out right here. 21's coming up, but this is definitely bullish, getting above that 200. Oh yeah. Yeah. You're good then at 110. Yeah. And you could see something like this. So we have a cup. Boom. Then you could see a little handle come back down, maybe to like right here, say where your 21 comes up and your 200 comes across. We get a little handle that comes down. And then to measure that, you take the rim of the cup down to the base, take it and move. If it plays out like that, so you got your cup, possible handle. If it backs down a little bit, hits that rim, the measured move is the 178. So, and that's a freaking.
All right, I got to jump.
All right. And that would be a 24% move from the top right there. So let's get rid of all that. Let's go down a little further. Let's see what the smaller time frame is doing. If the price does pump, you are about to get a bearish div on the 1 hour, but that could reinforce that cup and handle play. That could cause it just to back test a little bit. You know what I mean? So if this pumps and gets much higher, your momentum wave is really low considering this wave right here. And then you can see even this was a bullish. You know, so if this goes up, that's a strong bearish div in overall. So up like that. You know what I mean? Touch, 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 essentially. So you got 3 higher highs and you got 3 lower lows. So it's definitely coming back down. It may have a nice little bit of a pump left in it, but in my opinion, it's definitely going to come back down a little bit and retest. But then again, like I said, that could, because you remember, this is the cup and handle we drew right here. So here's your cup. And if this 1 hour right here, and it comes back down, you know, say to the 200 as it curves out, and it starts to form that handle on the 4 hour, and then we get another little bump. Let's see what we're down a little bit lower. Let's see here. So we broke the 21, played on it a little bit, pumped, broke it, fell to the underside, went up a little bit. We're kind of playing with that 21. I think if we come back down and we break that 21 again, we might ride that down a little bit on the 15. There is another, let's get rid of these. Even on the 15, you're getting a bearish div. So you're flat. And your momentums are still sloping down. So I do see it retracing. But if it's something you're going to hold for a while, I would just take that as a buy point or, you know, take profit, let it drop back down a little bit. It's all up to you. But that is it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed. We will be back tomorrow. We had a call or we had some stuff today, so we may or may not have that big announcement tomorrow, but we might. So tune in. But other than that, you all have a great night, and we will see you again tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. PST, and we're out.